Deb says, regarding Meghan Markle, and this in response to my "You blew it, Meghan" video from last week. I heard she paid $25,000 for the part that she and the director used to know each other, and that she was arrogant and bossy on the set, and that her and Brie butted heads. So let's talk about all those things. Did she pay for $25,000 for the part? I think it was more. This says it was possibly more. Did she and the director used to know each other? Tower in reverse, absolutely. Was she arrogant and bossy on the set? It's her main job. And did she and Brie Larson butt heads? Absolutely. She had some things to say about Brie Larson. So let's unpack it. Meghan and the director. Meghan and the director. When was that nonsense going down? On her way up or on her way down? We're looking for major arcana here. The Hierophant, this on her way up. This is when she was suckling at the power structures, the teat, if you will, of power in Hollywood. So, and how we read this is on our way up 5. This is the 5th card. It's actually the 6th card because the Fool 0. But it is the bottom of the major arcana is when the Fool is developing his life and developing his rules and regulations. So this may have been part of the rules and regulation of Meghan's existence in Hollywood. She was setting the tone for it. So I have a feeling she was a little bit of a party gal playa. So if they knew each other on her way up, how is that relationship? Contentious. Didn't really pan out for her. Never really put her in touch with anyone. Look at all these wands. Wands are a lot of sexual energy here, guys. And the Queen of Swords. She actually markled this person at some point because before markling was a thing, because they weren't doing anything for her. She cut them off. I do think that perhaps there was a little bit of maybe you can hang out with my buddy, my friend over here. He just got into town. He lube up his entry into LA. I think that. I think there was a request to, meet up with other people, perhaps. So, what kind of energy did she have on that set? What kind of energy did she bring to the table? Noun. Adjective. So that's very curious. Emperor in reverse, she was walking around like she owned the place but didn't have any reason to own the place. And that 3 of Cups, I do think that there were requests to have libations of sorts in, I almost said in her kennel. Right.
Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle? Oh, please. If someone names their dog Meghan Markle, that poor animal. Poor animal. So I do think there were a request for libations in the trailer, or she probably didn't have a trailer. She was just a walk-on phone in the wall. So she walked in there pretty bossy. Was she upset with the way that she was being kept there? No, she was nice to the leadership, got in and got out. That was what she did. Got in and got out. Let's talk about this Brie Larson situation. Everyone's talking about the Brie Larson situation. I really don't know Brie Larson very well, but what?
I don't think she's very easy to deal with.
I don't think so either.
I don't know if you ever saw the body language. People looking at her at the interviews with other Marvel actors.
Oh yeah.
They just stay away. She cracks a joke. They're not into her at all.
Oh wow, that's a shame. What was she? Supergirl? Would she play?
Marvel.
Marvel. Okay.
No, Miss Marvel. It was Captain Marvel. Sorry.
It's Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. DC. Come on.
Blind guy.
Well, apparently you don't.
She looks like Supergirl.
No.
I've never seen any of them.
Captain Marvel.
I've never seen any of them.
Beautiful, graceful.
All right. So how did Meghan Markle, the dynamic between her and Brie Larson? Before, this is Meghan. During, after, wow. And Brie Larson before, during, after. So, kids, what we have here is a failure to communicate. What we have here is I do think that Meghan Markle kind of barged in there intending to create some kind of alliance with Brie Larson. I think possibly she did say we're of the same ilk, now that I hear this from my darling husband over there. We've been maligned by the press and by other people that have worked with this just because they're so huge. And can't. There's no kill switch on awesome. So before, I think she was intending to go in there and create some kind of alignment. Once there, I think she was a bit too effusive and obnoxious. And I think that turned into dislike of this counterpart. Brie Larson, on the other hand, I think was a very jog on kind of energy as she went into the filming. In regard to Meghan Markle, I think she was like, jog on, like, you're nobody for me. And the judgment, I think all of that was confirmed. And I think she said it in no uncertain terms. So if we start hearing, hopefully we'll get a psychic score on this, we may hear that Brie Larson said, listen, you jacked up your own life. Don't come in here and jack up mine. Don't jack up my career. Just jog on. Jog on is the main energy here. So are these guys frenemies now? Do we have a frenemy situation? Absolutely. They're both looking back on this situation together, and they hated it. 2 snaps and a circle. Hated it. So, great question.